Yeah, this is Trail Rider 570. I know I posted a video that they fixed it. They didn't do it, but after extensive searching on my part, I figured out the problem is. I'm going to show you the problem, then I'll give you a tutorial on how to fix it. It is out there, and actually I called Babbitt's back and let him know that it wasn't fixed and what I was going to do to fix it. And he says, oh, that's cool. So I'm going to show you right now the problem I had. They put 2 new axles in for nothing. Yeah, I'm saying honest, there's nothing wrong with the original ones. So here's what it is. Okay, you can see the brake pads here, right? Listen. And go, wiggle this. Get it just right. I'm in neutral, obviously. You can see that. You can see that. You can see that pad moving. Well, it's doing when you're running. Hear that? And this is the sound that we were picking up. So what I'm going to do, I measured this gap, it's about a 1/2 inch. I'm going to put a spring in here on each one of these, on each side, which will force these brake pads out, away from the rotor, and that should solve the problem. Because see, if I go really slow with it, you can actually hear it. You can kind of hear it somewhat. It's on the other side clicking. And so I'm gonna take this caliper off, a 50mm and Allen bolt you gotta take out. Pull this caliper off, then I'm gonna cut a spring. I got the material here, went to Lowe's and got it, and I'm gonna put springs in here. I'm gonna show you the end result after it's all together. So this is a quick fix. You can actually hear it. Hear it? And that was my issue. So there was nothing wrong with the axles or the transmission. All this time it was these. So we're gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna do this a little differently. Rather than sit here, we're gonna take off the Allen bolt here, and there's 2 15mm bolts. I'll pull the caliper off. Most people can figure that one out, but I'm gonna show you the end result once it's fixed. So. And actually, if you look really close, when I rotate it, you can see it moving. You can actually hear it clicking. The other side's clicking. So we're gonna put springs in here, just like you would in an automotive situation. It'll force these pads out, away from the rotor, and it'll solve the problem. So here we go. I'll get back with you when I get it apart, and I'll show you how I made the springs. Okay guys, what I did, I went to Lowe's. I made these springs right here, 2 per side, and they're going to go inside of here. You got to allow for pad wear, obviously, when you do this. So I'm going to pull the caliper off. I got this Allen loose. Matter of fact, it's finger tight in there right now. We're going to pull him out of the way. We're going to pull the caliper off, pull this top pad off. We're going to put these springs in between here, top and bottom, and that'll solve our problem. I've already gotten the brake, these bolts cracked loose. So we're going to pull this apart, and I'm going to pull the outer brake pad off, which will give me a good chance to look at them anyway. And I discovered, you may want to, whenever you take something in to get it serviced, get it double checked. This wheel on this side was looser than a goose. The lug nuts were. Then the other side was way over tight. I mean, I had to put a big breaker bar on it to get it loose. So you may want to, don't trust anybody with checking you. When you get them home, check your lug nuts, basically. I'm going to put this back in here and kind of hold that caliper while I get they put Loctite on these bolts, which that's good you do. All right, we're going to put that in there. But it took me a couple hours of searching. Everybody knows I've been going back and forth taking this in. They put new axles in it. And it got down to, I spent $6 for some springs to do this. I would say I would give you dimensions. I actually found this on YouTube. I did a general search, and exactly what they said is when I touched the brake lightly, this would the noise go away. Take your foot off the brake and it would come back. Touch the brake and it go away. That would tell me. That tells you right there. It's in the brake pads. You can replace the brake pads, but eventually they're going to do it again. So cars do this, and this is just to hold the pads apart, put some tension on them. Cars do this. Some cars have the springs in here, so I'm sorry it's taking me long. If I'd have been smart, I'd have hooked up my little impact and come over here and did this. But yeah, I figured it's only 2 bolts. Okay, that's off. Now take the top off, then the caliper is ready to come off. Just like so. We're going to lift this off. Then what we do, you push this pin in enough that you can rock. I got a little hammer here to help me. That you can rock these if I can get it, we'll be all set. There we go. Then you can rock this pad off. That way too gives us a chance to look at the pads. Then we're going to do, oh my goodness. You see what I did? Hold on. The red springs are a heavier spring. These are 3.5 pound springs, so they should be fine. Because we just want to force them pads apart. If I'd have realized it when I went to Lowe's specifically to get these springs, and I got the wrong ones. I had all kinds of springs here. There, torqued. There it is, guys. Now, if I rotate this, see there, it still spins free, and I go up and down, you don't hear the knocking, the clacking. So gotta go do the other side, then that'll take care of it. So if you got a Ranger, Razor, whatever the case may be, and you're getting a rattle sound, you think it's your CV or your axles, take your wheel off and just grab them by here. See, now I can't make it do it. I mean, you could do it if you push it, but we're gonna do the other side. Put her together and we're going to call her done. I'm going to test run it, but according to everything I've read about this is the fix for it. You can see right there, spring there and a spring there between them now. There wasn't a spring before, now there is. So, you know, possibly down the line you may have to replace the springs, but they're not that expensive. So there you go, all back together. I got to go do the other side, and thank you for watching, and if you're new to my channel, if you will, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll show you I'll find some other tips and tricks to help you guys out with these. So I'll see you later, and bye-bye, and God bless. Okay, guys, I got it both sides done, You can see the springs in between the pads there, top and bottom. And you can see the spring there and the spring there. I did both sides. Before I could make it a clunk when we're rotating it. And I'm not hearing it. And these springs, I adjusted them so as the pads wear, they should not affect the braking of it at all. And I'm going to put this up in front of the camera. That way you know what I got, what I put on there. Team Associated Front Racing Springs. 3.225 or 225 pound springs. So that's what these are. It's in here right now. So, and they actually work quite well compared to the one video I saw the guy use. So if you want to get these, you can give it a hobby shop probably. They're for the front of a truck, Associated race truck. So that's what's on there. I had to cut them down. I was able to get. You get 2 springs in here. 2 springs will give you is enough for each side. So it's all together. I'm gonna put it together and put the wheels on it, and that should solve my problem because I can't make it rattle now. So that was the issue with driving it back and forth to Muskegon last few days. So I got it fixed, and if you do to my channel, if you will, I don't like begging, but I do. Please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I want to get my channel to 1K. That's my next goal. So I'm almost there now. Thanks to everybody that's out there. Can help me out. Not only watch the video, but subscribe to my channel and hit that thumbs up and click all. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.